Hello everybody, Jeff here from Reselling, and we're going to do a what sold video. We actually had some sales today. Not that many, but a good dollar figure. Like I like to do 10 sales, $285 a day. That's like my internal target that I want to hit each and every day. We got 7 sales for $221 today. 2 offline sales. Yes, 2 offline sales. 4 sales on my wife's store, 1 on mine. I mean, 1 on mine is just pathetic. And the thing is like, when I wake up, I look to see if there's any watchers, to see if I can send some offers, and there's just, people just aren't seeing my stuff. And, you know, the video that I just did an hour or 2 ago, if you're wondering what's going on with your impressions, check that out. I spoke to 4 different reps today, offered up some theories, offered up some solutions as to how I'm going to be proceeding going forward, but that's not what this video is about. Let's start with, so the 2 items that I showed you yesterday, the Uline tape gun, that was a local sale that did sell for 10, as did those blue Aldo boots. Literally sold those in a day locally on Marketplace. So that was 70. Sold this book, Destiny's Science Fiction Magazine, for $9 and change. It was like $9.50. Yeah, not much to that. It's pretty cool cover, actually. I love science fiction stuff. I think it's an anthology kind of thing. It's got some cool what is this? Judo and the Art of Self-Government. I have no idea. Anyhow, I sold a patch today for $12.50. The guy made an offer. I had it listed for 17 and change. Oh yeah, I wanted to share something with you. Those shot glasses, those Japanese Kokisha glasses that I sold the other day, they actually have already arrived. And I want to read this feedback. I really, part of what I do is, and it's really short, it's just, you know, I talk about all the things that I do wrong in my store, like my shipping time isn't same day, my postage, the shipping carrier isn't, you know, perfectly stated. Anyhow, excellent customer service, fast shipping, packaged well, excellent product, very fair price. I do business again with this seller. Like, that's everything you want. That hits everything. And that's what I constantly strive to do, is to all facets of the business provide the best customer experience, so the customer comes back. That's ultimately what you want. You want to build relationships with these people through their experience. And as I stated in the last video, one of the things that I'm really gonna go, eBay's pushed me through this, is to just focus on turning my eBay customers into my customers. And it's gonna be an interesting experiment. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So this sold for $12.50. And I actually have another one. That was part of the lot of patches that I had bought. And I've got so many of those left. So I sold this Thrasher magazine. I enjoy selling magazine. Thrasher trucker hat. Hello, Jeff. It is late, and it has been a day. Like my brain is literally just kind of fried. You know, having to make a video and trying to summarize everything that I experienced today with eBay, that's got me a little frazzled, I guess you could say. But yeah, anyhow. So that Thrasher magazine hat. I had 2 hats in a Thrasher lot, and the guy just wanted to buy 1. We settled on, basically, I think it ended up being like $30 shipped. And so, and I think it costs $6 or $6.50, so it's sold for $23.50. The shipping that I have is a little higher, so I made a little bit of money on that. He offered $20. The shipping I adjusted a little bit down, but you know, if I'm accepting an offer, it's kind of nice when you make a little bit extra on the shipping, because there's plenty of times where I get screwed on the shipping, especially when, you know, it's promoted listings. You know, they take money off of your shipping, which is completely, you know, I'm gonna go off on a tangent here. This is a really cool sale. I can't wait to show you guys this. I'm gonna go off on a tangent because, and this is a little bit of a rant. It's not gonna be very long. The fact that eBay still takes percentages on, like their 15% final value fees on shipping is actually utterly unethical. And here's why. I get why they did it before, is because people started to abuse, you know, they would list something for $1 and then they would put, you know, $35 shipping. That is totally unacceptable, and I get why eBay did that. But we are in a climate now where buyers, like sellers, can't do that. Like, we could never get away with that right now in this environment, because buyers, I'm sorry, but buyers can be so petty. And I wish I could tell you a story right now. I wish I could tell you a story about something that happened to me, but I can't until I get positive feedback from him. I don't want to risk, by some crazy fluky chance he's watching this. I don't think that would ever happen because my channel is so small, but I have a really good story for you guys. So you guys stay tuned for that. It might be in a couple of days. It might not be for 3 months. I've actually set an alert on my Google Calendar to remind me to tell you guys, because, so my point is, buyers are so, I don't know. They will call you out and they will leave you negative feedback if your shipping and handling is too high. So I don't know what seller would risk playing that game of jacking up your shipping if the final value fees did not come out of the shipping. And the fact that the final value fees come out of your shipping and the promoted listings come out of your shipping is completely BS. eBay should actually change that. Do you know how much a collective praise sellers would do for eBay? Like, we would actually feel like, wow, maybe eBay does care about us. But no, they actually, instead of doing what's right and doing that, especially in this day and age when shipping continues to go up, to ridiculous levels, and no, they do the opposite. They double down. They're like, well, we're not only going to take final value fees out of your shipping and handling, we're going to take the promoted listing fees out of your shipping and handling as well. And I've heard people say that they take it out of the tax. I actually don't even see how that's legal. Can anybody confirm that? Okay, anyhow, awesome feedback. I want to get into a habit of reading extremely positive feedback when I get it, because like I said, it feels like people on YouTube only talk about feedback when it's really negative, and I don't want to do that. I don't want this to be like I actually I don't like that I'm making these videos calling out eBay about these promoted listings. I don't actually like that negative energy. I hate that they're kind of like forcing my hand to be like this champion of like pointing out this crap that's going on. I don't like it, but I feel like it has to be done. So I want to try to focus on positive things as much as I can. And this is a very positive sale. And this is something to be on the lookout for. Maybe you know about Insane Clown Posse. Maybe you don't. Insane Clown Posse is a band. I don't actually know a lot about them, but I know they have a very, very passionate fan base for merch. I sold a wallet that I paid like $2 for like 20. That doesn't sound like a great score. It might have even been more. Honestly can't remember. But it had like it was damaged. But I knew that if I bought it, that it would sell anyhow. So this is a hat, and the brand that you want to look for is Virtus, Virtis. Yeah, be on the lookout for anything Insane Clown Posse. It's normally like super bright, like wild, crazy designs. You know, you find something, some ICP fan somewhere is gonna thank you for finding something because they're gonna buy it. This sold for $80. I had to clean it, and it's still not perfect. It's got some marks on it. I could not believe it. Like my wife and I, we were out having dinner somewhere, this really amazing Mexican place, and I got this sale, and again, this to me is what reselling is all about. Finding like cool things like this, and just selling it for a like really nice profit. So let's see here. What else we got? I don't even have a picture of it, and I don't have my other phone up here. It was like so I sold this button. I'll try and remember to show you guys on the next video. It sold for $18, and I shipped it out today. Wanted to follow up. What did I want to follow up on? Yesterday I was talking about a Kevin Smith DVD that does quite well, and I thought it was Mallrats, but it's not. It's Dogma. And there's a specific one. I mean, it's not like crazy amazing, but I mean, there's something about it, like it's not on any streaming platform, and I think they sell anywhere from like $20 to $40. So I mean, if you're looking through DVDs and you find Mallrats, do a quick comp, check it out, see if it's the one that sells for a premium. Another thing to be on the lookout for. This is not something that I have found or ever would have thought to find, but Keanu Reeves, he is very popular. He's such an awesome guy. Like, I grew up watching Keanu Reeves. Did you know that he was in a band called Dogstar that was popular in the early popular on a small level? My wife happened to be a big fan. In fact, hold on, I'll get to that in a second. Anyhow, she's a big Keanu Reeves fan as well. I remember years ago when I first came to Vancouver and visited her, and we'd see a limo, and she's like, Keanu's in there. My boyfriend, Keanu's in there. And anyhow, Dogstar. Dogstar is releasing a new album. And it got me thinking. So it came up on my Spotify last night right before bed, and I was like, Dogstar. I wonder, Keanu has a passionate fan base. I wonder what their early merch goes for. And it goes for good money. Like the original t-shirts, the CD. I think they only have one CD. But the CD sells for like $40-$45. So yeah, if you ever see a CD called Dogstar, that's Keanu Reeves' band. Definitely something to keep an eye out for. My wife actually thinks she has a Dogstar CD somewhere. I've never seen it, and I kind of know most everything that's here, but I do have one place to look. Yeah, I'm curious if it's there. The second to last thing I wanted to show you is a local sale that I have for tomorrow, because he's coming early, and I love it when stuff like this happens. So I talked about this before. This is a resin statue of a bass player. It's super awesome. It's super detailed. I don't know who it's supposed to be. When I bought this, I paid less than $20 for this. I couldn't believe it, actually. Wait, was it 20? I think it was 20. It's really super cool. But I knew, I'm gonna put this down before I'm gonna break it. I knew I did not ever want to attempt to ship that. Like, I love the act of shipping. I'm gonna show you something that's really super cool. I mean, I geek out sometimes about the shipping process. I like to ship really challenging things. Sometimes it's like, oh man, do I really want to have to go ship these 6 glasses? But anyhow, I had it listed locally for $250. A few weeks ago, I had this. Tell me if this has ever happened to you, and tell me how annoying it is. Somebody makes you an offer, like kind of like a lowball offer. I mean, I actually think it's worth every penny at $250. It's just, yeah, it's phenomenal. I almost don't want to sell it, but I don't really keep anything. Somebody offered me $150 like a couple months ago. And I'm like, yeah, the best I can do is 2. And then he just ghosted me. And then like 2 months later, he like comes out of nowhere and makes me another offer of $150. Like I'm suddenly gonna say yes. But I did do this. I was like, you know what? I'm like, because of the climate we're in, I was like, I'll do $165. And he ghosted me. And I'm just like, you know what? So somebody today messages me and they're like, hey, would you accept $200 for this? And I'm like, now that's an offer. And, you know, that's a reasonable offer for a $250 purchase. So that is going to hopefully that's going to start my day off right tomorrow, 10 a.m. He's coming. The last thing I wanted to show you, I'm shipping out these 6 glasses tomorrow that I sold these things. I sold 6 of those. It's Belican Beer, Mayan Temple, just super cool. Like I found, if you didn't watch that video that I did on what sold, I found 6 of those. I'm all in for like $9. The image was cool. I love selling bar stuff. And I thought, you know, the comps were like $12 or something like that for each one. And anytime I find like 4 or more of the same thing, and there are comps out there, and I think it's cool, and if I think it's cool, I think someone else is gonna think it's cool. And you can get 6 from me, you can buy 6 from me, you can, you know, you don't have to go and buy 1 here, 2 from this seller, 3 from this seller. You're gonna get a premium for things like that. Now, and they did sell for what was it, $76. Yeah, I had them listed for $90, they sold for $76. Now, I'm always on the lookout for packaging stuff. Like I'm literally like always, you know, I see this padding, I see this styrofoam, I see this, you know, I get packaging stuff off of Craigslist, Facebook, people are giving stuff away. If I'm in the area, I'll pick it up because I know I'm going to use it. So I saw this, I don't even remember where I got this. It's basically a rectangle that has 6 holes in it for cups. I knew I was going to use it. I forgot that I had it, and I started to be thinking about which box I was going to use and which, you know, how I was going to, you know, basically package these things, and then I remembered I had it. So I'm going to sign off after this, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to show you how this is packaged, and then I am going to go watch some Witcher, all right? So here it is. You're not going to see me again. So here it is. How awesome is that? And then basically I just did this and this and that and that, and that is going just like that. I don't know. I geek out over, like I said, I geek out over stuff like that. So anyhow, take care, guys. We will see you tomorrow.